you that don't recognize me, I am Mr. Olsen. I've been for about 14-something years now, and I want to take this opportunity to thank all of you that are here today for helping us celebrate 41 years in business at this location. Now that I've got your hands warmed up, I want to pay tribute to my staff. As a business owner, a restaurant owner, I am blessed with some of the finest people you could ask for in this business. With the size of our restaurant and the amount of food put out, and that little cubicle right there, you got Mr. One Man Reed is my head chef, and his 6 boys, they make the food for you. And then there's a little blonde girl that's waiting on you guys out in the front of the counter. She always hides on Sundays when I do this. That's Susie. Susie is my manager. Let's hear it for Susie. And then there's the girl up at the front that you hate and love at the same time. You hate her when you're waiting outside, and you love her when she seats you. That's Bailey. Let's hear it for Bailey. Can I get a show of hands for the people who might be in here for the first time on a Sunday and see me up here doing this? Okay, put your hands down. All of you that had your hand up, I know exactly what you're thinking. What the hell is this old man doing? Well, this old man's doing what he's done over 13 years. We take time out on Sundays between 11:30 and 12 in here. I miss a few because there's a lady in that picture up there that I've been married to for 43 years that wants me to do stuff with her. But she's my favorite Mexican in the whole world, so. So once in a while I have to do that. But on the Sundays that I'm not obligated to her, I'm here to pay tribute to that flag. The flag of our country, the greatest country in the world, and all the freedom that we have by being in this country. Pay tribute to all of our people in uniform, our military, our policemen, and our firemen who protect that flag, and they protect us. That's a great flag up there to the right, isn't it? I did that one up there by myself with a 12-pack of beer on a Tuesday afternoon. A little saying on the wall, I put that there too. That was part of my anger management class. Anyway, our people in uniform will never be forgotten in here, ever. They protect that flag, they protect us. You take a close look at the big flag right there, which you could only get at ground zero. My neighbor got that for me and brought it to me. There's 421 names on that flag. That's the names of the policemen and firemen going up the towers when the towers came down. Now that doesn't include the thousands of citizens that killed in the towers, that killed in the Pentagon, that killed in Flight 93, the planes. And that's a day I will never ever let people forget about. It's going to happen again. It's happened in little things at the Boston Marathon, and little things here and there, but it's going to happen again. Speaking of Flight 93, one of the newest additions we have to our wall, these flags come from everywhere because the military knows that I do this. They come from Iraq, Iran, and Enterprise. When we were deployed to do our bombing run, they flew a flag over there for 24 hours for Mrs. Olsen. But there's a license plate over there from Ohio. It's a dedication to the fire department and the police department in New York. The gentleman that had that plane now lives here. He's retired. He had probably the worst job you could ask for on 9/11. He was the air traffic controller that heard the takeover of Flight 93. He's sitting there with his headphones on and crying his eyes out because he knows there's nothing he can do. 300 people are going to die. He described it in different words, but I'm going to be cool about it. So imagine having that job. He had to let the military know they were on the way to take the plane out. And we had some heroes on that plane. I heard one of the heroes' wives talk about a week after that incident. He was on the plane. The old-fashioned phone behind the seat with his credit card in, called his wife to let her know that the plane had been hijacked. And at that point, she informed him that the other planes had crashed into the towers, they crashed into the Pentagon. And his was probably going to be taken to crash somewhere. So he said to his wife, hold on for a few minutes. He came back on the phone, he told her he recruited 5 or 6 other guys, and they were going to try to get control of the plane and take care of it. This is when I cried. Then he said goodbye to his wife and 3 kids. And that plane went 32,000 feet right into the ground. But they tried. So that's why I do this. We do this by playing a song sung by Daniel Rodriguez. Daniel Rodriguez was an active duty police officer on 9/11 in New York. He was on his way to the towers when they went down. You all know the words of this song, and I'm going to thank you in advance for joining me in this tribute to all of them. And don't forget, they take care of us, people. It's so simple. When you go home, if your house is on fire, you're going to call a fireman. If your house is being robbed, you're going to call a policeman. And when we get attacked again, we're going to call on our military to take care of us. So keep that in mind next time you vote, because our military is being decreased when we vote. It's going to be increased. I'll pay the tax money for that anytime. Thank you in advance for joining me in this tribute. Let's go.
Let us swear allegiance to a land that's free. Let us all be grateful for a land so free as we raise our voices in a sound